Okay, so it's day number 10 of the C9 programme. So I completed C9 yesterday, and today is the first day that I've obviously been off of the programme, but I've done all my weight and measurements today. So I've done a total loss of £8, and I've lost 6 inches, and I think 3 of those inches were from around my waist. So really pleased with that. Energy levels throughout C9 have been just phenomenal. Day 3, I remember I hadn't had much sleep, so I stayed up working, doing extra work. I had something like 4 hours sleep, which normally for me, having that little sleep, I'd be so grumpy. And I don't recommend doing this to anyone. It's not that a case of you can go on C9 and get away with sleeping less. That's not what I'm saying. It's just I had so much energy the next day that I felt better than I would have on a normal good day. And yeah, my energy levels did peak and trough, but they haven't troughed anywhere near as far as what they were like before the C9 programme. So I can definitely feel the benefits. My skin is so much better, so much softer. My nails have grown quite a lot. I have trimmed them today because they were getting ridiculously long, and I did actually bend my little nail back, so I was like, right, okay, I'm cutting them. But it just shows that, yeah, it was just doing not just the weight loss and the inches and stuff like that, but it was detoxing my body. I felt so much better, had so much more energy, and yeah, things like my nails and hair being like better health and stuff like that. It just goes to show that it is really benefiting you, obviously inside and out. So in terms of how I found it today, so today was the first day where I was obviously off of the programme, so temptation, I could have pretty much anything I wanted because I wasn't restricted to the programme anymore. Woke up and decided to have some aloe vera because there was still some left over from the programme. So I started with my aloe vera, and I had some fruit with some fully skimmed milk for breakfast. So really pleased with that choice. For lunch I had a healthy wrap, which isn't uncommon. I would quite often get a sandwich or something like that for lunch, but I would have like a side salad or chips or say vegetables on the side to basically fill myself up for lunch. Today I didn't need that at all. I literally just had the wrap, I was satisfied. And also sometimes I've got into a bad habit of going across to the canteen mid-afternoon, so say about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and going to get a chocolate bar or something like that, or a snack, which I don't need. I've just got into a really bad routine. I went across today and I had no intentions of buying anything bad, but a group of people were going across, so I was like, okay, I'll come for the walk. And I was quite happy browsing around, looking at all the chocolate bars and the crisps and everything that I shouldn't have. Was not tempting me. In fact, I got an apple and went back to my desk and I had an apple instead. So again, really happy with the choices that I've made today. Energy levels, again, I've been feeling really good. Even though obviously I haven't taken any of the supplements or anything like that today, other than obviously the aloe vera. Feeling really good. So I've placed an order because I wanted to do Fit One, but I just haven't got the money this month to commit myself to Fit One. So I'm putting that on the back burner for a later stage. Really happy with what I've accomplished. And looking forward to getting back onto one of the Vera programmes at a later date. But for the time being, I want to carry on with the aloe vera which I've ordered in the berry flavour. So they do a peach flavour and a berry, so I'm going to give the berry a try. And I've also ordered 2 packs of the chocolate flavoured shake. Yeah, which is so good. I've had a number of shakes in the past, including the Cambridge shakes, and I've really enjoyed the Cambridge shakes, but yeah, these Forever ones are so good. And I also tried it with skimmed milk and almond milk, and both are really delicious, really good. So I wanted to carry, as soon as I tasted them, I knew that once I finished the C9 I'd want to carry on with them, just as a quick easy meal replacement, either in the morning or lunchtime. I'm going to do the replacements with the shake, or maybe both. Let's see how I get on. So yeah, really pleased that I've done the C9. I can't recommend it highly enough. For me personally, it was just a case of following the plan and having a daily checklist of everything that you needed to do and when. So you basically look at a day at a time, rather than seeing it as 9 days and you're on day 1 and you're sick of the taste of aloe vera and you're like, how am I going to get through like another 8 days of this? I haven't even completed 1 day yet. I was just basically looking at a day at a time, and by the time I was on, I don't know, day 4, it just absolutely flew by. I got into the whole routine of it all. I was planning future meals. I had the Hairy Dietist cookbook, so I was going through there and marking different pages and different meals that I wanted to try. So I was looking forward to the rest of the days within the diet. So really enjoyed that aspect of it as well. And obviously going through the day, you don't have that much food. You can snack on your free foods in terms of your fruit and vegetables, but it's your evening meal, which is 600 calories, where you've got a bit more free reign. So that's what I used to carry me through the day, was obviously having the reward of a meal at the end. And I then also looked forward to obviously weighing myself and measuring myself every 3 day, like every 3rd day. So yeah, it's just a case of setting realistic targets and don't see it as 9 days, even though 9 days in the whole grand scheme of things to diet and to detox your body, it's nothing, and I feel so much better. I wouldn't hesitate to do it again. So really highly recommend it. In terms of tips and tricks that I found through obviously doing the C9 program, taste of aloe vera is disgusting. So keep the aloe vera in the fridge. Give it a good shake before you pour it into your measuring cup. What I would do, or well, what I specifically done myself, I would pour 1 measuring cup and do 1 shot, and then pour the other one and then do the 2nd shot. I know other people, they do the 2 shots and tip it into a glass and then do the 1 shot at like 1 large shot. I personally didn't try that, but I know that works for some people. But to get rid of the taste of the aloe vera, I also pinched my nose. So before I was going to take it, I pinched it, took the first shot of aloe vera, still keeping my nose pinched, poured out the 2nd shot, took the 2nd shot, had a sip of water, still with my nose pinched. Then I would have something like a strawberry or an orange on the side, just to bite into, to get some flavour into your mouth to override the taste of the aloe vera. Then when you were happy that obviously you had, you could start to taste the orange or the strawberry come through, release the pinch from your nose, and that's all you could taste was the orange or the strawberry. So that's basically how I got through the 9 days of taking the aloe vera, which the first day was, yeah, if I carried on taking it the way that I did on the first day, I don't know, realistically I don't know whether I could complete the C9 program, because the aloe vera is just disgusting. But yeah, I had no issues taking the aloe vera. Like I said, I'm continuing with the aloe vera, so that's a statement within itself. Like I said, I used the for the meal ideas from days 3 to 9. You have to keep within the 600 calorie threshold. So I was using the Hairy Dieters cookbook, which gives you not only all the recipes in there low calorie, but it gives you the specific calories per portion. So from that you can easily work out how many calories you're taking in. And what I would tend to do is, what I done one time is I made a batch of bean burgers. They were made up of kidney beans and can't remember what other beans they were. But anyway, a combination of beans. And because it obviously feeds more than one, I cooked a larger batch than what I needed, and they were keep in the fridge. So I spent one evening making the burgers, and then the next evening when I come in from work, all I had to do was pop them in the microwave, warm them up. I would tend to do them with a side of vegetables or a salad or something like that, utilising the free foods that you can have on the C9 programme. And it was just so quick and easy. Didn't have to worry about cooking obviously on the second night. It was already there. It was a healthy meal, and I knew it was below my my calorie quotation. So yeah, that was good. Fibre. Mid-morning, you have a fibre supplement which you tip into a glass of water. First time I done it, I literally just poured it in and was mixing it with a spoon, and it seemed to take forever for the fibre to dissolve. What I've since found is if you basically swirl the glass of water as you're tipping the fibre in, and tip it in not all at a time, just gradually adding it to the glass of water, it dissolves a lot quicker and you don't have to keep on stirring it. I was just literally whirring it around and it done the trick. So that was another workaround that I found. Exercise. You have to do a minimum of 30 minutes exercise throughout the programme. So days 1 to 2 is low level intensity, because you're not taking in many calories, and days 3 to 9 you have to up the pace a bit more and make it medium to high intensity exercise for 30 minutes or more. I'm not particularly the gym type. I did have a gym membership, and I went for a phase of going, and then the novelty wore off, so I cancelled the gym membership. So currently I don't have a gym membership, but it wasn't a problem. What I tended to do was I put YouTube workout tutorials on. So I done Zumba one day, another day I was doing cardio workouts. Another day I was focusing on core strength and doing yoga and things like that, which seemed to have done the trick. Yeah, I quite enjoyed some of them actually. I used to go to Zumba classes when I was part of the gym. That was the main reason I went, because what I was paying out on Zumba classes, it made sense for me to get a gym membership because it was the same if not cheaper. So that was good to get back in to Zumba, so I'm hoping to keep that up. And I've never really thought about doing Zumba and exercise routines at home using YouTube. As I'm a YouTuber, I thought I'd give it a go, and yeah, it worked well for me. I wouldn't say that I'm now an exercise addict, but it certainly made it a lot easier to fit it into my day if I haven't got the time to go to the gym and the travel time there and back. yeah, it's just easy to find half an hour to fit it in at home, either at the start of your day or when you get in from work. So but yeah, any questions on C9? Not an expert, I'm not a distributor, but yeah, I'm a real person, been on C9, highly recommend it. And yeah, anyone who's thinking about doing 9, if you give it a go, good luck, and yeah, just stick with it. Yeah, the aloe vera is doing good, so don't think it's all bad with an awful taste. It is doing good. And yeah, that's about it. £8, 6 inches later, and yeah, continuing with the aloe vera. I never thought I'd say that at the start of the programme. So